So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? So we are on our Burgundy tour, and we are actually on our next stop, which is the village of Santenay. And what a beautiful place. We've had a chance to come here in this village, but we are visiting a very interesting property, Domaine La Choupette. And we have the owner here for many years, right? You've got Jean Christophe Gutrin, right?
Yes.
And we want to explain a little bit on the wall so we can show the heritage of Jean Christophe's family. So this is your grandfather, your grandfather, and started the property. And we're talking about World War II now, right? We're talking about at least going back into the 40s, I would say, right? So, and then we also see his father, which is located right here. So you can see that this is passed down from generation to generation. And then we have Jean Christophe and his brother in this picture here together with their dad. And you can see this picture here. So you're located here in Santenay for a long time. So right in this area. So we got a chance to taste the range of wines, which we're looking to bring into the New York metro market. So had a chance to taste, which is the most important thing. And I'll tell you, every wine that we tasted was beautiful. We tasted the whites first, and of course the highlights were the Pliny Montrachet and Chassagne Montrachet.
Yes.
Very special wines. Also white Santenay, which is quite unique. A lot of people don't know Santenay that well as far as both white and red, but the white Chardonnay is absolutely delicious. It was really beautiful. But then we had a chance to go to the reds. And I think the highlight here is what we were talking about with Santenay. And a lot of people may not know Santenay because it actually is a famous name. But what is it like, Santenay? And we were making comparisons, and we were saying that it was, if you like Pommard, and if you like that style, right? Santenay is on that same kind of order. Where you're tasting the wines, and because we're getting some really interesting vintages, 2022, right? The wines were very fruity, very easy to drink, right? Jean Christophe, it's very interesting now, Santenay, because you're obviously producing Santenay, and you see the styles, correct?
Correct. Santenay is well known. Like Appellation,
Yeah.
Santenay produces especially red wine, little white wine.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Santenay has one very light, very fruity,
Right.
and many people like wine from Santenay. Santenay has the same particularity than wine from Pommard.
From Pommard, okay.
We used to say some premier, the wine of Santenay was a twin
Right.
from Pommard.
From Pommard,
There is a little white wine in Santenay,
Right.
A few appellation in first cru. Especially a lot of red wine in Santenay.
Right, so when I'm tasting today, we tasted the Premier Cru, which was really interesting, but they're very unique, right? Every cru or every vineyard is completely different to the next, right? So we tasted specific Premier Cru, right? And then
specific Santenay has many Premier Cru.
Right.
Okay, many of them are in the east of the village,
okay,
and the other part of first cru are at the west of the village.
right,
The first cru between Chassagne and Santenay are very strong than the other part.
right.
Okay.
So historically though, we look at Santenay and we look at the prices, and always Pommard very expensive, right? Volnay very expensive.
Yes.
We look at Santenay; they've always been, we consider to be good value wines, that you can actually drink these wines a little younger in style, right? Because Pommard and Volnay, Clos de Chêne, for instance, you have to wait a little bit for these wines to come around. But we're drinking this wine; it's just beautiful right now. I mean, we can drink this wine tonight and enjoy, and I think it's a very interesting that you can do that.
Wine from Santenay are less expensive than Pommard and other Burgundy appellation.
Right.
As you told me, because they are less known in the world.
That's a good point. Yeah, a lot of people don't know Santenay.
Now it will be very well known in the world because much wine from Santenay are shipped into the world.
Yeah.
My foreign customer like red wine in Santenay, but they prefer white wine from Chassagne and the Puligny.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. And we had actually, one of the highlights was we were tasting your red Chassagne Montrachet. And a lot of people don't know because they think of Chassagne very famous for the white, obviously, and Puligny Montrachet famous for the white. But the red Chassagne that you had today, especially the Morgot that we had, that was the last wine we tasted. I thought this wine was fabulous and quite honestly, very, very easy to drink. But again, we just wanted to highlight your property. It's been a pleasure to visit you guys, taste your wine. We're very excited about bringing the wine to New York and of course in Metro New York, and we welcome you to the United States whenever you can come. And again, we really want to highlight, your wines as very, very good value. Again, this is the Grape Explorer talking about great Burgundy and talking about beautiful value Burgundy.